and there's a 100% chance of a safety car at Mugello.
There we go. It seemed likely that there would be a safety car, and within 3 corners, there is one. Carlos Sainz spun all on his own, really, fighting with Lance Stroll. Stroll was on the outside. I think Sainz carried a lot of speed in and lost it, and then was collected by Sebastian Vettel as well. I think Verstappen went straight on with Grosjean and Pierre Gasly. So the 3 of them seem out of the race down at turn 3. Oh, Grosjean, I think, has managed to continue. Has Gasly. Verstappen certainly hasn't. Oh, loads of gravel being brought back onto the track from Grosjean. I think Gasly's out of this race in the gravel as well with Verstappen.
So, Bottas leading then, Hamilton second, Leclerc third, Albon fourth, Stroll in fifth. You're right, Gasly's out of the Grand Prix. He's got damage to the front wing. We're about to see what happened. Verstappen's in the middle. And Gasly seemed to just pile into the side of Grosjean, I think. Actually, Grosjean was unlucky there.
There's contact on the straight on his inside. It's an Alfa Romeo that's come across on Gasly, who's then gone into the back of Verstappen. And Grosjean's been the innocent party on the outside. It was all from an Alfa Romeo, Kimi Räikkönen, moving across on Gasly, and basically they were 3 wide, which is the recipe for a crash.
And then Sainz spun all by himself, as you say, and Vettel hit the back of him. So I think Vettel will have to come into the pits. I think Räikkönen will have to come back into the pit lane as well. Grosjean did well to get out of the gravel. In fact, he was lucky because he hit the wall and ended up at the grass on the outside.
I'm stuck. This is what you get with this. Honestly.
Räikkönen basically went steaming into the back of Verstappen after that contact with Gasly.
Yeah, so I think Gasly's maybe ambitiously going for a narrow gap between Räikkönen and Grosjean. Räikkönen's moving from the left-hand side of the track towards the middle, as you would to try and open up the next corner, the left-hander at turn 2. But he's got 2 cars on the outside. If there was 1 car, Gasly could have moved over, but because there was 2 cars, Gasly's got nowhere to go. He has contact with Räikkönen, who then does steam into the back of Verstappen. Verstappen fuming. His race was already looking in tatters, though. He dropped through the entire field off the line with an engine problem that he had on the way to the grid. That didn't seem to be fixed, and he's out of the race. Räikkönen has come through the pit lane and will probably carry on, but he must have some lingering damage there because there was reasonable contact.
It was kind of like Singapore 17. It was